Miley Cyrus literally went from our sweet little Hannah Montana to the most rebellious teenager of the industry, and then we saw her finding her way to a beautiful mature lady. The world has seen her grow and through her crazy teenage phase, but did you know that her family is just as chaotic? Watch our video to find out about Miley's secret brother and all the other secrets the Cyrus family is trying to keep from us. Let's start from the very beginning to find out how Billy Ray Cyrus and Tish Cyrus met. Tish, she used to be a groupie, and at the age of 20, she became pregnant with the drummer called Baxter Neil Helson. Let's start from the very beginning and find out how Billy Ray Cyrus and Tish Cyrus met. Tish used to be a groupie, and at the age of 20, she became pregnant with the drummer called Baxter Neil Helson, and the two got married. From that marriage, Tish had Brandy and Trace. For someone who was so used to partying all the time and hanging out with her friends, being a housewife was suffocating. So right after their second child was born, they ended their marriage. After the divorce, Tish went back to being a groupie, and while her kids were at home, and that is how one of those nights she met Billy Ray Cyrus. Billy had recently just been signed and was playing at bars to build up his fan base. The first word he told Tish was, "I've never seen you drink, ever, and I think that's so cool. Isn't that romantic?" The two got married in 1993, and that is how the Cyrus family started. Billy later adopted both of the children Tish had from her previous marriage, but Tish was not the only one with children from the previous relationship. Before Billy started his relationship with Tish, he was dating a waitress called Kristen Lucky, and she got pregnant. So by the time Tish and Billy had her first child, Destiny Hope Cyrus, better known as Miley Cyrus, Billy had become a father for the second time. His first son from Kristen Lucky is called Christopher Cody, and he was raised by his birth mother. Even though Billy was paying child support for a while, Kristen is not considered a part of the Cyrus family. By the time Miley auditioned for the Disney Channel television series Hannah Montana, her dad Billy was a well-known country singer. And even though the series turned out to be a huge success, things were not okay at home. Billy Ray even claims that the show destroyed the family. Miley was completely out of control, and Billy had Disney to blame for this. He believed the trouble that Miley was getting herself into was going to end her career, almost like Anna Nicole Smith and Michael Jackson. As Miley's career started taking off, the one who took charge of it was Tish. This also is said to be yet another reason why the couple's relationship started turning sour. Even though the couple has been married more than 20 years, they had their own bumps in the road in their marriage, and it is said that Billy decided to file for divorce when he found out about the affair Tish had with rocker Bret Michaels, but later he changed his mind. 2 years later, the same thing happened, but only this time Tish filed for divorce, claiming irreconcilable differences as the reason. They are still together anyway, so I guess it's all cool now. Miley, Noah, and Billy are not the only family members who are successful in the music industry. Miley's half-brother, Trace Cyrus, is the guitarist of the band Metro Station. And speaking of Trace Cyrus, did you know that he used to be engaged to Disney's Brenda Song? Even though Brenda is right now with Macaulay Culkin, back in 2010, she was dating Trace Cyrus. And in 2011, they announced that they were engaged. But after many breakups and makeups, in 2017, the relationship ended for good. Now let's talk about the youngest member of the family, Noah Cyrus. Noah has just entered the music industry, and she sure has inherited some of the talents that run in the Cyrus blood. And finally, the other two people in the family that we haven't talked about until now, Brandy, the oldest member, and Brayson. If you have watched the reality show Cyrus vs. Cyrus, Design and Conquer, you know that Brandy is the one who took totally different way from the rest of the family. She and Tish are interior designers of the family. Brayson and Brandy are the two siblings that keep a low profile. So that is pretty much it. Despite everything they went through, the Cyrus family managed to stay close-knitted family, full of artists that are loved by many. Who is your favorite Cyrus family member? Let us know in the comments and become part of our family by subscribing to our channel.